Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today's Tuesday, so it's either an ASMR or a gear video. Today we're talking about my tiny camper a year and 23,000 miles later. One of the biggest changes that I've had done to it was I had it bed lined. So the entire outside is a coat of bed liner, which gives it that good hard exterior, keeps it from scratching when I'm going through the trees and the woods and that kind of stuff. So moving inside, if you've watched my camping videos, you know that that is where Buck sleeps. That's his bed. He's got a nice little area right there. And then obviously I have a regular innerspring twin size mattress. I have a bad back, so sleeping on those little foam mattresses and things like that just doesn't work. So I was luckily able to fit that mattress through this door and use it. So that is what I sleep on, and it's just as good as sleeping at home. So that was one of the main reasons that I got this camper, was so that I could use a real mattress. And then I've got some space here where I can put my power station. Then we've got storage up top for clothes. I usually put like some cooking stuff. I've got a little battery bank over there, some extra clothes up here, more clothes storage for me. Those things are my little window covers. Those come in great handy, especially when I'm stopping at truck stops and that kind of stuff when I'm on the road for a long trip. So the front box, that's where I keep all my stuff that, you know, doesn't matter if it really gets dirty. I've got extension cord, my solar cables, leveling blocks, my little portable toilet. There's a Coleman stove, a little step stool, some propane, collapsible table. There's a jack in there. There's Buck's long lead that I tie him up when we're at camp, and some stuff for the awnings, a little chalk for the front wheel as well. So another thing that I have added to this, as you can see here, I use this trailer light harness to wire up 12 volt from my little powerhouse with my lithium batteries in that toolbox. I ran it along underneath like you would some regular trailer lights, brought it up through here, and that is powering my fridge. So that keeps this fridge running and it works perfect. That is my Zero Breeze Mark III portable air conditioner. I do have an extra battery underneath there. This is the little galley area. It's a little bit messy, but I use it weekly, so you know, I'll just come in here and wipe it down with some Clorox wipes and it'll be good to go. So this is the galley plug. It has a 110 outlet, 2 USBs and a USB-C, and we've got the same thing in the cabin right inside there. And this is the 110 shore power plug. I always keep a 30 amp and a 50 amp adapter in that front box. 90-degree awning on this side and a 270 over here. I took the propane off, put it on the back of my camper over there. I also took the gas can and the gas can carrier off when I had it rhino lined, and I haven't put it back on there. I kind of like not having it on there because the more weight you put on here, those timber and axles kind of can cause the wheels to camber and wear unevenly. So that's one thing. Here, I'll get under there and show you all it's axle-less, I should say. The timber and suspension, there's no axles, as you can see. There's nothing going across other than the frame. So the suspension bolts right into the frame, and it's an independent off-road suspension. Pretty much all the maintenance that I've had to do on it is with regards to the suspension. Put new tires on it. I've greased the bearings, and then I've also greased the suspension components. And also, one thing to note, this is the lock and roll system. There are other options for like the articulating hitch and other types of articulating hitches. This hitch actually was on my Colorado when I got rear-ended, and it's probably the reason that there was so much frame damage. The person who rear-ended me hit this dead on, and it crumpled my frame, but obviously this hitch is doing just fine. I've put about 5,000 or 6,000 miles on it on my Tacoma. So 23,730. Every trip I'll add the mileage down here because I keep track of it. That's a pretty accurate estimate. So yeah, so that's my tiny camper. There's not a whole lot to it, which is why I love it. There's not a lot to go wrong. There's not a lot to worry about, and not a lot to fix if it does go wrong. So, and it can go anywhere just about that my truck can. So if you want to see me and my dog Buck go on fun camping adventures, a lot of relaxing camping trips, make a lot of good food, and have a good time out in the woods, make sure you click subscribe and check out my other videos. I'll put a playlist right here. Appreciate y'all. Click that like button if you like this, and we will catch y'all on the next one.